Hi, my name is Claire and I really like to knit. Today I am going to make something I have always wanted to make from this Japanese knitting book. It's called Colorworks. And in this book, it's a whole bunch of Intarsia kind of projects. Really cute ones like puppies and cats and echidnas. I have made two things out of here before. We've done the penguin cardigan. My mum made this for my younger son, and I made the sheep jumper for my older son. Unfortunately, they maybe got one or two wears and they've already grown out of them. Plus, they always complain jumpers are too itchy. Thirdly, it is way too hot in Australia to be wearing these jumpers. So now they are in Sydney with my little nephew, and I really hope they enjoy them. But yeah, they were so cute and such a joy to knit. The fox muffler is one that I've always wanted to try. It is so cute. It looks like it's really easy to make. However, I never made it before because it always called for 4 strands of mohair. So they hold 4 strands of mohair together, and there were 7 colors. So to start this, I'm going to have to buy a lot of mohair, and it's going to be quite expensive. So I had never done it. And then I went on Ravelry and I saw this pattern's actually on Ravelry, and someone else has made this using the drops alpaca, brushed alpaca. And it is a lot more economical, and you can hold 2 strands instead of 4. So I went on Full Warehouse. I've ordered the closest colors that I think matches these, and they have arrived. And I'm really looking forward to making it because I think this is going to be so cute. I don't wear scarves too often, but this is something that I think is going to become a family heirloom that everyone's going to want to steal and wear. The pattern is really easy to make as well. I'll take you along the journey with me while I am making it. But first, let's look at the colors with my little co-host. Are you awake? Not awake yet? So today I have with me a co-host. What's your name, co-host?
Oliver.
Your name is Oliver.
Yeah.
And you'll be helping me today? Yes?
Yeah.
Oliver is going to help me today to select some colors for the Foxy muffler. Yeah? Oliver is an artist himself, and he really likes colors and drawing and art, especially drawing comics. Oliver has created dozens of characters in his own comic books, yet to be published. Yeah?
Yeah.
One day you'll be famous. So who is this on your shirt here?
French fry.
French fry. And can you tell me a little bit more about French fry?
He's from a different planet.
Which one is French fry?
This one.
The big pug. That's French fry. And who are all the other people?
There's Jack. I think that one's Ella, Jane, Snowball, Snowflake, Jackie, Jessica, Timmy, Jimmy, Big Mac, Michelle, Rack, Cack.
And they're all your friends from school.
Yeah, for some of them.
Are you French fry?
Yeah.
And what does French fry do?
Fight people.
Fight people, yeah. All of his comics are quite violent, aren't they? Alright, let's get to it. So I went online to Wool Warehouse and I bought a whole bunch of yarn trying to match the colors that was on the original Foxy muffler. However, whatever's on the website, it doesn't come out the same. When you receive it, it's never the same, is it? So I've got the orange as the base color. It's quite light. It's not as saturated as I thought it would be, but it may be okay. This orange may be okay. We've got the brown for the legs, and I've also got a white somewhere for the face. The white is okay. But hold on. These are the 3 that I got online, and they are just so muted. They're not very bright at all. And I had these in my stash, so I thought maybe I can try and figure out what to use to get to a color that I like. Which ones do you like, Ollie? Do you like the green?
Not really.
Why?
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit with these.
Dull.
Too dull? Yeah, I agree. Too dull. Bye. I think the pink is good.
Okay.
I like the gold. This is bright. But if we have the gold, we wouldn't want that yellow, would we? Don't do that. This is a yellow I have left over from my Lapwing jumper. It's just gorgeous. I think it'll look nice on you. Do we want another yellow?
Not really.
Not really.
Same.
And this blue?
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of this blue left. Anyway. So I think we were talking about these ones. See, with the blue, that might contrast a little bit more when it's just these colors. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a try. Are you looking forward to the result?
Probably.
Probably. I hope it works out. Well, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Okay. Ollie has also been helping me with choosing colours for my Scrappy blanket. This is the Memories blanket. Everyone's making it online at the moment. I'm using all of my scraps to make this blanket. I've got baskets and baskets of scraps sitting there left over from all of my makes, and it frustrates me because I don't like wastage. So when there's half a ball sitting there, I don't like looking at it. And I've tried to make Scrappy blankets multiple times, but I never continue, I think because I don't like the design. So this one I've actually done quite a bit of over the last week, and I really like it, especially how the colours have worked together. And Oliver has selected half of these colours for me, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been trying to put contrasting colours next to each other, like a warm next to a cool, a dull next to a bright.
It's not very bright.
Oh, these are pretty bright. And that's a dull one next to a bright one.
But then there's a bright one next to the bright one and then another bright one.
But I really like them together. I like bright colours. I think this quadrant is my favourite. Which one's your favourite quadrant?
This one.
You like the... He likes poop. And this one looks like poop. That's why he likes it. Is that right?
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to this blanket, and Oliver's going to help me continue to select colours for these two. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. And the third project that I'm working on at the moment is another colourful project. Let me grab it. I made the Lapwing Collar a couple of years ago. It's my all-time favourite. Every time I wear it, I get heaps of good comments from friends, from Instagram. So I had the idea of making another one, but in neon colours. And I had a bunch of Pearl Soho neon colours that I had never used. So I started. It's a little bit crazy, not quite finished yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. And there will be a long vlog about this because it's been a couple of months already. There has been some ups and downs with choosing colours, changing ideas, but I think it's going to work out okay. What do you think? Do you like these colours?
Yeah. Also feels way itchy. Less itchy.
This one's less itchy.
Yeah.
This one's not itchy.
It is. My neck is itchy now.
Well, this is a Hebridean yarn from Scotland by Alice Darmore. So it's a little bit more rustic, but it's very warm. It's very sticky, so this wool is really good for steeking and for windproof garments like they would wear in Scotland. I don't find it itchy, but this guy has very sensitive skin and he finds everything itchy. Even superwash, he complains. Is that right?
Probably.
Probably. All right, let's get started.
Okay.
Look, I'm managing up to 9 balls at the moment, and the struggle is real. I've got a bit of gold here, orange, white, a little bit of orange, bit of gold, orange, white, orange, gold. 9 balls. I know I should have made them all into little things like this. It's so much easier. But I've still got big balls dangling because I don't like to waste. I don't want to cut out the wrong amount of little bobbins just in case I waste some yarn. If I didn't cut enough, then I have to rejoin. If I cut too much, what am I going to do with the little ball? So I've got full balls there and they're just getting tangled and dangling everywhere. But it's almost done. So these little white bits are the ears. Once the ears are done, the most I have to manage is 5 balls because it's going to be like an argyle pattern. and there won't be 9 balls to manage again. So yes, I'm going to struggle through. There's only 1, 2, 3, about 5 rows left of these 9 balls, and then it'll be easy sailing from there. I think so. I've been making really good progress on my Foxy muffler. So I've already finished the first colour, the gold, and I'm halfway through the pink. And I think the colours are coming together really nicely. It's got a bit of a soft pastel feel, doesn't it? Now, initially I had decided to go with blue for the next colour, which is okay, but now I'm thinking maybe green will go nicer, because it's all kind of a, with the green, it's also still in the same colour palette. It's a bit more muted, it's a bit more pastel. What do you think? Or do I go with the blue? Or, if I go crazy, instead of using 5 colours, I just go to orange, gold, pink the whole time. That way, with only 3 colours, it may be easier to match with outfits, you know? When there's 5 different colours, it may be harder to match outfits. I'm not sure. So I put it on Instagram to help me choose the green or the blue. But I'm also leaning towards just using these colours with the orange. I don't know. I'm wearing my new Lyra cardigan today. It's so warm. Perfect for today because it's a little bit overcast and it looks like it might rain. And I'm going to be sitting in an office all day for a board meeting. So this lightweight, beautiful cashmere cardigan is perfect. So happy with it. I have just made a vlog about it. So make sure you head on over and watch that video as well. And I've been making amazing progress on my Foxy muffler. It's so cute. In the end, I decided not to go with any greens or blues because I just didn't feel like they were a good colour fit. I definitely chose the wrong colours online, and there were just too many colours, and I think it was going to be a bit hard to match clothes. And I really like these 3 colours together. I think that's clean enough, and yeah, I really like how these go. So I'm just going to stick with these 3 colours. The face so far has been the trickiest bit because there has been times when I had to hold, I think there was a time I had to hold 9 balls and that was a bit tricky. But now the maximum I have to hold is 5 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's not too bad. I stopped using full balls because they were so heavy and only used bobbins because they're a lot easier to manage to twist them around with the Intarsia. That's the back there. Once it's all done, I just seam it. So turn this to the back and seam it in the middle. And it's a cute little Foxy muffler. Can't wait to wear it. Check out this baby. Isn't it the cutest thing ever? So I am about 2/3 of the way through and I've got about 1/3 to go. I might make it a little bit longer so it wraps around the neck. No, all the way around comfortably. I have now seamed up the legs and part of the back, just so I can get a gauge of what the scarf looks like. And I used a simple mattress stitch using the right corresponding colors to seam up each section. The legs are super simple. I just seam up the bottom and up around like that. The face, because there were quite a few colors here, I found it was drooping and couldn't see the nose. So what I did was I pushed up the front layer up compared to the back layer. And then I just used a bit of orange yarn and kind of hitched it. So this part actually gets pushed up a little bit. This is a trick I learn tailoring all the time, where you just kind of slightly offset the 2 pieces to get the look you want. And now the nose is pushed up a little bit and you can see it a lot better. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I can't wait to keep going and see the finished result. I think I'm going to really love wearing this, and it's going to be a conversation starter. I know when I brought it to the knitting group last week, everyone wanted to touch it and ask questions about it. Also making good progress on my Scrappy blanket, called the Memories blanket. I have finished another full row. Which row did I finish? The top row here, yeah. And I've now selected the next 7 colors for the next row. It's not, you know, the most even because there are so many different yarn weights, but I think it doesn't matter, does it? Because it is the Memories blanket. It is a combination of every yarn that I've used previously, and you know, I can already remember when I made something with that one, when I made something with that one. This is my virtual yarns. It's a bit more rough, and this one I got from Lola Beans. Yeah, it's just so cute. Can't wait to finish this. But this one I'm not going to be able to finish at the end of this vlog because it is an ongoing piece. I might even make it a little bit wider as well. It's currently 7 squares. I'm thinking maybe it needs to be 8 squares, so it sits over my lap nicely, but I want it to be wide so I can have my kids next to me or my husband next to me and we can share the blanket. So yeah, I think this is going to just be a long-term project, but I just wanted to show you how amazing the colors look at the moment and how pleased I am.
I'm gonna help Mom choose some colors.
I've made great progress on the Foxy muffler. Doesn't it look cute? So I've already finished, and I've got my little model here to model the Foxy muffler for me. Bye. So I finished the face. We've got the 2 forelegs, done the body. I'm really happy we only chose 2 colors in the end. And then we've gone all the way to the end with 2 little hind legs. So as I mentioned, it's just 1 flat piece knit in Intarsia, and just seam it in the back, in the middle here, and it becomes like a tube. This part I've already seamed. You can see how nice it is. Just a 2-layer kind of scarf, and I still have this half to seam up. I've already seamed up the little legs. It's really good because you don't have to, like after you tie up the yarn, and it's quite fluffy so there's no chance it's going to come out, I can just leave the ends in there. Don't even have to cut them really short or weave them in. I can just tuck these in there, for example. And now I am working on the tail. Oops. So the tail is going to be another flat piece, small flat piece, which I fold in the back like that. And it's going downwards, and it's going to end up with a tapered triangle in white. And then I just sew it onto this part here, so it has a little dangly tail. And I think that's going to be so cute. The yarn is amazing. It's so fluffy and warm. I think this is probably my favorite drops yarn. It's really lovely to touch. However, this critic here, he doesn't quite like it, do you?
Yeah, too itchy.
Why is it too itchy?
Because it's itchy.
It's not that itchy. It's all right.
It's itchy.
But he finds everything itchy, so you know. But I really like it. It is actually way too warm for Brisbane weather, so we'll probably never wear it here. We're going to have to travel some. Am I boring you? We're going to have to travel somewhere cold to be able to wear this because it is so warm. It's crazy. I think I'm going to give it a wash and block today because the tail won't take very long to make. I'll give it a wash and block just to see how it looks afterwards. Maybe it'll mat out a little bit and then become a little bit flatter because right now it's very, very plump. What else? Very happy with the color. Yeah, I think without the purple, without the green and the blue and the other color that we were thinking about, it's a lot cleaner and tidier. And with only 3 colors, it's going to be easier to match clothes as well. Are you happy with the colors in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you like the blue and green?
It was too dull and it didn't fit.
No, I like these. Look at these cute legs. Happy with it too? Do you think it's gorgeous?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be able to finish this today because the tail is quite short, and then we'll catch up with you later and show you the finished product.
Subscribe.
The Foxy muffler is all finished. Ta-da! I've given it a bit of a steam press and sitting a little bit more flat and a bit more, I don't know, just looks a little bit nicer and more finished. I finished the little tail. It's got a very tapered end and seamed in the center back. And then I just sewed it onto this part here. My sewing, it's not very nice, so don't look too closely, but it's good enough. It's a 20 stitch. We got to fit it into, no, it was a 10 stitch, and I had to fit it into a 5 stitch. It didn't give me instruction on how to gather it, and there wasn't any K together or anything like that, so I just try to squeeze it in a little bit. I think it looks okay if you don't look too close. But yeah, it's lovely, and we love it. Do you love it?
Yeah.
The length is pretty good too. Like this. Perfect.
Like and subscribe this video on our YouTube.